Hello guys, today in this video I would like to explain you a nice tool which I developed just recently. The tool is aimed at quick sanitization of the UK addresses. Let's get started then. So this is how our tool looks like. We've got blank table which can host up to 200 inputs in one go. Next we can use these buttons. They are dedicated for geocoding as well as clearing up all the records, and brief guideline stored in the README tab. So let's copy some records into the column A and see how the tool works. The problem of the UK addresses is that they are quite messy, may have commas in wrong spaces, they might not have information about the quarter, house building, and so on. They look pretty much like this, but after copying them to our tool, you can see easily the breakdown between all the address components. All the addresses are pre-validated, which means that all the components fall in correct column. If not, you will see that address require manual validation. This is the error margin of about 5%. Next, you can see the final address parsed straight from the original one, where all the separators fall in correct places, dividing all the address components correctly. And the last bit is final address for geocoding, which means that you don't need all the address elements mentioned down here. You just need address which will be useful for geocoding, and it will include only the street number, street, alternatively the town, and the postcode. Postcode is, I guess, the most important element here. Let's try with other addresses. Like you see, the records come straight away, and this is the situation which I mentioned you just before a while, the address which may require some manual fix. Let's see what is wrong here. We've got Hamilton Court, which is the house name. 9 Hamilton Court probably can be assigned as the street name, which is here. Then we've got the street, we've got the quarter, the town, and the postcode. So this address is correct. However, this one will require fixing. As you can see, we've got the street name here and building number here. So in this case, we could probably shift the commas like this, and address will be pretty much fine, except of dash dividing the streets. All other addresses are pretty much fine. Let's try another bit, and again we've got effectively 100 addresses which are already good enough to go. But this is not the only one issue which I would like to show you. Let's go and geocode them, because we've got everything ready for geocoding. Now we can start geocoding. When I click geocoding tool, the tool will prepare all the coordinates and possibility of view all the addresses in Google Maps, one by one, obviously. The geocoding is being done by Bing Geocoding. You can check my previous videos and learn how to do it. Now let's simply wait. If you will have 200 inputs, you would have to wait about maybe 2-3 minutes as a maximum. Now all our addresses have been geocoded. So like you see, we've got coordinates, latitude and longitude, and we've got the option of viewing each single address on Google Maps. So let's try one of them. By clicking on the link, we can identify the place assigned for this address. Let's try another one. And again. And again. At the end, we can clear geocoding results, which will erase all the records prepared by geocoding. However, it's not really visible. It's only in the case if we missed some address or made mistake previously forgotten to validate address manually just for this purpose. If not, we should leave our geocoding results. But let me do the geocoding results again and show you the last element to look like. The last thing which I would like to mention is validation. It means that address is valid with respect of showing it on Google Maps. If something is wrong here, the address cannot be geocoded, then you will see that the address isn't valid. Therefore, it will require further manual alteration. So that's all. Let's go with the last button, which will clear all the address list provided by us. You need to confirm, because sometimes you would need this data later on. Therefore, it's vital to confirm, do you really want to remove them or not. In fact, the process of bringing them back isn't long, like you saw previously, but geocoding is something which you need to wait for. When I hit yes, I've got all the result erased. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you for your attention.